with fire and steel. Took my home, made my nightmares real. Ashes and laughter, from whispers to screams, stole my life, shattered by the devil's schemes. Raise your sword, let bullets fly, for blood, for vengeance, till the day I die. Blood in my hands, gold in my chest. The course is life, no time to The sea is now my mistress, so wild and so free. She kisses me with salty spray. But my heart is the storm, my hatred a blade. It cuts through the night, and the debts must be paid. Justice can rot, I won't pretend. Blood and gold, my means to an end. Raise your sword, let bullets fly, for blood, for vengeance, till the day I die. Blood in my hands, gold in my chest. The course is life, no time to rest. Loot and plunder, my only prayer. The world torn asunder, now I bring despair. Drink down the past, drown the pain. Life comes fast and only power reigns. Raise your sword, let bullets fly, for blood, for vengeance, till the day I die. Blood in my hands, gold in my chest. The course is life, no time to rest. Raise your sword,
and salutations, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. To another glorious day. What? How dare you? What are you doing? To another glorious day here at the Tango Hotel. Sorry, my green screen is acting up. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. Well, it's got a mind of its own. Joker, greetings and salutations, my friend. How are you, sir? Good to see you on this lovely day. I do apologize for being late today. Unfortunately, we had some stuff happen this morning that I needed to take care of. And anyway, so my dudes, my bros, my homies, if you would please join me now for the most amazing and stupendous thing in all of human history. It's called the simultaneous sip. And all you gotta do, friends, is grab that cup or mug or glass. Perhaps you have a taker, chalice, or a stein, maybe a canteen, jug, or flask, a vessel of any kind. You fill it with your favorite fluid. I like, that's right, it's my morning coffee. It's delicious, it's magnificent, and that's right, it's even waifu made. So join me now, friends, for the gloriousness, the stupendosity, the absolute awesome sauceness that is the simultaneous sip. Happening right freaking now. Go! Ah, there it is, baby. Sip it so good, you got to do it twice. Ah, good to see you, man. Thanks, sir. All right, so we left off at with a very unhappy Tango the last time we played this game. And we're about to see if Tango can unfuck himself. So I had a feeling that the UFO flying around was going to be a problem. For some reason, I thought it was just, I didn't actually think it was hunting us because we didn't have the dark event, right? I don't know why I thought that. But what I have is I made a copy of the save file. And so what we're going to do is we're going to boot it up. And we are going to try to do one of the missions that we had ready to go. We're going to try to do one of those first. Now, yeah, everybody, specialist is injured. Okay, so we click the button and then we immediately go into the next mission. Sabotage the transmitter. It's a concealed start. 35 intel with 100 supplies. We're gonna boost it. And we're gonna go. Who do we got on this bad boy? We got Madman, we got Blaze, we got Tango, we got Dragon, Warden, Breaker, and Slinger. My dudes, my bros, my homies. Advent loot is on the map, and we get 100 supplies as a reward as well. This is also a liberation mission. Well worth the sacrifice, especially considering what's coming up next. We're gonna be low on intel, but luckily I've got several intel things on the way, including this mission. It's going to refund my intel plus give me plus 10, and then we've got intel coming from the covert ops, and then I've got intel as a point of interest. So all things being equal, we should be good to go.
Advent just powered up some kind of psionic transmitter in this area, and if they're assuming no one knows about it yet, it shouldn't be that well guarded. If we can take it down quickly, Advent's operations across this entire region will be in disarray.
Yeah, sabotage the psionic transmitter. This is going to be interesting, to say the least. Especially with the team we have. We have a lot of explosives just to blow everything up. And hopefully that serves us well.
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly.
This is exactly why I was just like, you know what? Let's just jump right into this mission and get her done.
Will severely damage their linked systems.
We do not have a specialist.
Before they have a chance to pull the plug.
But what we do have is this guy and a shinobi.
Stealth mode activated.
Okay, so this direction is where we need to go, right? We can see there's nothing in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down here. Move against this wall. This will give us vision deeper into the tunnel here. And we're gonna make sure to stay on this wall. Now we could go this wall right here and go around, but that's why I activated the thing. We got to get this done as soon as possible. We got 8 turns.
Excellent.
Okay, so we see nothing. Excellent. So now let's get Blaze. Have you seen any of it yet? No, I'm not. I haven't. Or let me rephrase. I haven't watched any live, but I have seen some video of it, of people saying, giving reviews and whatnot, and I mean, sure. Like I said, I just don't know, man. There's been way too much animosity for Star Wars, in my opinion. And I'm not gonna lie, another Star Wars story just doesn't interest me. Even if it is a turn-based tactics game, it's like, do I like turn-based tactics games? And the answer is yes, but no. I don't like games because they're turn-based tactics games. I like good games, and if they happen to be turn-based and tactical, that's great. I love that. That gives me a lot of skill expression, like Baldur's Gate 3, for instance. But Baldur's Gate 3 is an amazing game in story, in just damn near everything.
Think I'll manage.
Okay, we see our first thing we need to bust open.
This is someone's home. Or some things.
We do not see... We should be able to see something if it were over here. I think. If it were behind this wall, we'd have been able to see it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of area over here too, so there's probably a lot of shit on this map that we might not even encounter. Put him right there. I hate going too safe on these maps, but we're kind of gonna have to. We don't really have too much fucking choice in the matter. Oh no, really? Okay, we just see them. Lovely. Okay, that's great. I was gonna be like, bruh. But, I mean, I'm hopeful, but it's again one of those things. It's like I don't know, man. I don't know. To be honest, I feel like I'm trying to justify a feeling that I get, and I don't know why. I don't know why I have misgivings about the game, but there's something about it that just gives me a bad feeling. In much the same way you meet a person and for some reason they just give you the willies or something shit like that. It's kind of like that. You see Tango. Who else do we got? Slinger. And Madman. Okay, Madman. He's got an SMG, so we could potentially get a little bit closer and it not affect us. Get Breaker there. Tango. The nice little bit of cover right there. And then Slinger will throw in the full cover right there next to Tango. Okay, and of course they waffle the fuck off. So yeah, we have no scans, but what we do have... Rat sturdy like a hound. Sorry, I got that music playing in the background. Yeah, I'm gonna pop this. Okay, look. We see a muton over there. Just barely.
Statement. That is all I need to know.
Excellent. Okay, so we basically... It looks like we have almost a clear path to get there, with the exception of that pod right there. We've got 8 turns before we gotta pop those bad boys.
Fine, I'll look into it.
Well, a few people that we know have had input on the mechanics and strategy layer of the game, so hopeful of it, but the plot armor of the main, some of the other gameplay mechanics are a bit odd choice. Yeah, especially considering they have an Iron Man thing, but if your main character dies, it's basically game over. Feels kind of odd.
Great.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Ooh, we see a muton. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. All right, finally, we've got him on radar. Excellent. All right, Madman. So we know you have a beautiful SMG. And that means you should be able to get eyeballs on them without triggering anything. Oh, what the fuck, dude? How? I don't even want to move to see that guy. Cause look, he's like a tile back. I mean, to be fair, I could grenade the fuck out of him though. That would pull way too much on that guy. So I think I need to risk it. I can give him actions, so yeah. Okay, I want to have eyeballs on him. We need the eyeballs. That will allow me to chuck a rocket in there. I can see him there too. And there. I'm gonna be really mad if I end up breaking stealth because of this stupid shit. It's like, this is why I got him in the first place. Okay, we're gonna throw the warden right there. Alex. That looks like a really bad idea. That looks like a really bad idea. Maybe we go here.
Double time.
Here. And I mean, we could do something like that, but we're flanked. Yeah, that looks really bad. Yeah, how about we don't do that? How much movement do you have? 14. I'm a bit hesitant to do that. Akanab, greetings and salutations, my friend. How you doing, sir? Well, there's multiple reasons for that. One is I do not want to spend the money. 2, it runs like trash. And 3, I'm not convinced that I'm going to enjoy it. And I don't want to spend that much money on something I have no idea if I'm going to enjoy or not.
I think this meat bag has hostile intent.
Because the thing about it is I don't doubt that it's probably got relatively decent tactical turn-based stuff. I've seen some of the footage and it looks interesting. but it's the gay ass Star Wars story of the modern era that I'm more concerned about. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Now this is going to be interesting. So that's a yellow move to get you up there. But you don't have a blue move. A lot of it, I mean, to be fair, it's just like with Aliens, the new Alien game. If it's not going to get rave reviews the moment it comes out, I'm not going to waste my money because I have very little income to spend on that kind of thing right now. With everything going on in my life. All right, let's move up 2 squares from him and see what we see. Okay, we can see the commando. Baldur's Gate 3 only because the hype and praise of so many sides. Yeah, and I paid full price when it was in early access. So I was like, yeah, I'm absolutely gonna pay for this game. And a lot of it comes down to the Star Wars IP, right? Like the only reason that I even remotely considered buying a Star Trek game was because somebody recommended it. And then instead of having to buy it myself, it was gifted to me. So even if I had bought it, it would have been worth the money. Because it was an amazing Star Trek experience for what it was. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. But it feels like the people that made the Star Wars Zero Company were more concerned with making a new modern gay-ass story than actually making a good Star Wars game, if you get my meaning. And a lot of several Star Wars fans that I watch on YouTube have commented that the story is okay, or that it's one of their favorites in the Disney era, and that's not saying much. You know, that's like saying it's my favorite Star Trek of the new era. It's like that means nothing. So, yeah. Okay, so we cannot see those guys. I am a bit hesitant to move in too much.
Get moving.
Okay. That's a dead end, so they're gonna come back this way. So we're probably gonna be fighting both of these pods at the same time. Almost wonder if this wouldn't be better for her to be up there where he is, so she can have the suppression effect. Look at that, 3 fucking mechs, dude. It's like saying Atlantis was your favorite SG series. I mean, Atlantis wasn't that bad, dude. That's not nice. Come on now. You gotta... No. You're thinking of Stargate Universe or whatever the fuck it was called. That's what you're thinking about. I mean, I can understand why some people think that. I personally like most of Atlantis. It was a lot of great ideas. I didn't like the replicator shit, and I was relatively ambivalent toward the Michael storyline. I did like the Wraith, and I liked the Ancients and the whole thing around that. But there was a lot of goofy shit in that one, even more than in the OG Stargate. Okay, so they can't even see us until we're out here. Oh yeah, but I mean, let's be real, dude. Like, that's fair, but I mean, let's be real. Most things compared to Stargate are trash. Don't make me ban you. I will. All right, I think we're gonna get... Oh man, it's gonna block off the ladder though. Yikes. This is not the greatest place to be. Especially considered there's no other good cover up here. We could easily be flanked. Right, all they gotta do is stand like right here in these squares and you're flanked, right? Definitely thinking of putting Slinger here.
On my way.
I want to be methodical. We've got 2 technicals. He doesn't have Bunker Buster.
I'm on the move.
Put him there. He also has more HP than Tango. We'll pop Tango here. Oh god. It's only a bit better ratings than Infinity. I've watched neither. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. Okay, so
Understood.
okay, so the only person we have left to move is him. We can see all of these dudes with somebody else. And he does have the ability to break to re-stealth, so I think we're just gonna
That is all I need to
wobble
know.
his ass over here. What I am worried about I don't want to block the ladder, but if they come back around that corner, they might spot his ass. I really don't want to move him any closer. I think we're just gonna hang tight right here and see what happens.
Affirmative. Covering now.
But yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit hesitant, and of course... Oh no, it happened! Fuck! As soon as he walked around the corner. Ooh, nice. I mean, it happens. And there's the commando. Fucking knew it, dude. I fucking knew it. Fair. All the Overwatches. Didn't even get a chance to put the homing mine, dude. All right, so we've got several options. One of the issues we're gonna run into... Ooh, look at that, it'll hit his ass. That's hilarious. It won't hit the Rocketeer, though. So we've got a lot of Overwatch on us. Are you flanked? You are. Do you have salvo? You do not. What we do have is an EMP rocket. We've also got the EMP grenade. Can't throw it over there, though. I'm definitely thinking of popping this off. It'll drop all their Overwatches, and it'll stun them, and he'll still be able to fire. Okay. And then once I use an EMP rocket in this direction from Alex to shut all of them down, which is hilarious, we then should be able to use Warden to kill that guy. Played in Spartacus, quite a bad show. They got way too good ratings. Nice. Yeah. I mean, that's now the difference between your... Yeah, and then we could suppress the Muton. That might not be such a bad idea. Oh yeah, that's right. We also have grenades. I forgot about that. Blaze. Okay, so I can give Blaze an extra action. How much HP do those motherfuckers have? 15, 15. How much does the rocket do? 6 to 9. This one is 4 to 5. Your plasma grenades are 6 to 10. So it is entirely possible you could absolutely BTFO them motherfuckers. Now see, he has needle grenades though. So if I'm gonna do that, I need to do Tango's first. But here's the thing, man, is we could also do this. But that's not really gonna help that much at the moment. Only a 60, huh? 93 on you. I'm pretty sure I can. I can give extra actions. We could also shadow, but I'm not flanking anybody. That's the issue. Bro. Oh, Wolf, greetings and salutations, my friend. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you, baby. So look at the flank we got on the Muton Elite. Thank you for the raid, my friends. Welcome, raiders. Welcome to the Tango Hotel. GG. How is the new Star Wars game? One of the big issues we're going to run into is there's motherfuckers over here. There is. So I'm pretty sure the best thing for Alex to do... I'd love to be able to do this. And hit all of them. But, I mean, the EMP rocket is just, it's perfect, dude. Look at that. No drift. I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing well. We're gonna do the Avenger defense after this, if I survive. Well, we're gonna do it anyway, regardless of whether I survive or not. Okay, so I'm still debating on what I'm gonna do here. Because I mean, we've got one of the issues I'm gonna run into. I mean, we could just fucking throw a rocket at it, dude, and just be done. It's the mech that's got the... Instead of... I mean, if we're gonna kill him anyway, right? Yeah, but I can shut them down. So I was thinking about using the grenade on the Muton. Because what I can do is I can give Blaze an action, stealth him, move him here, and then I could either take 2 shots after I grenade this motherfucker, which might kill him, or I could homing mine his ass, grenade, then shoot his ass. So I'm pretty sure that does about 8 damage, so all of his armor will be shredded. It'll be great. And we obviously know what we're gonna do with this motherfucker. I could shoot at that and then hit the big boy. Funnily enough, or I could shoot at the big boy and then Wakasashi him in the face. Right? Look at that. Look at that, dude. That is just sexy. All right, but literally everyone will shoot at him. And if I'm gonna use that rocket for Alex, I'm gonna on these guys, I have to kill all of these. I don't want to use the bunker buster. It's funny. It does a lot of damage. It'll kill the Zerker. But I don't want to kill the Zerker with the rocket because I want to use Warden so I can get focus, which means I need to hit the Zerker with it. But I'm probably not going to kill these guys with a rocket. So I'm going to have to grenade them anyway, or use Blaze to do it and suppress this guy. Right? Slinger. If I move him, I could probably get Slinger here, and I'm flanking with a suppression. So I can use Alex to shut all of them down, so I don't need to worry about that. So yeah, I think we go Rocket here with Tango. Tango 1, Foxtrot 2. Boom! Aw, your Overwatch has been removed. Fuck you. And now he's standing out in the open. So what that means is that now instead I could use him to start capping fools. I still can't flank. Here's the thing though, if I go Shadow, I can move to here, pop Serial, and go bam bam. Look, I've done damage to him. Almost guaranteed to kill his ass. Almost. 8 to 10 right there. Or, conversely, it's almost guaranteed that the longbow will live. It's a pretty good chance the commando will die, and almost certain the Rocketeer will die. Tango only has a 91 right here. I could use my EMP grenade on that. Set him on fire while he's poisoned. That's going to be hilarious. I mean, to be fair, we could also do something like this. Hang on a second. There we go. Oh, really? It's not going to hit him? Really, dude? I can't hit all 3 of them? That feels dumb. That feels super dumb. What are we doing, game? What are we doing? Okay. This is a puzzle. I just need to make it efficient. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this because this is probably my best bet right here. Breaker! EMP rocket! On the way. Ooh! Triple shutdown! Okay. We've got 100 here, so I could kill him with Tango. How would... The Commando has Shadow Step. Okay, so we absolutely have to kill him. So if I suppress you, you're just stuck. Can I move you? I can. Not anywhere I really want to go, but, you know. And to be fair, dude, it's entirely possible I pull a whole nother pod back there. Just removing 3 squares. Oh! It did not kill the Zerker! No! No! I really should have shot at one of those things. I mean, he's dead anyway, because he's poisoned, so. Yeah. He's got 1 HP, he'll die next turn. Okay, so, let's go ahead and pop Shadow. Madman can see you there.
Could use a portal about now.
100% chance to crit. Hang on, what was the damage? 8 to 13, and he's got 11, 12, 13. So I'd have to roll max there and or crit with more damage. Do we pop cereal? I don't think I want to pop cereal right now. I mean, we could. It would give me the ability to move and shoot him as well, even if I don't take the longbow. I think Tango has a shot at the longbow, doesn't he? 91. Come on, Tango. You got this, baby. Give me some damage. There it is, boys. There it is. That's a dead mech. So, do I use advanced teamwork or pop the cereal? 5-turn cooldown. Shooting at him will give me the ability to move. What am I going to do about the Muton once this is over with? We could go ahead and break Dragon down and throw an axe at the Muton. I'd have to move him to throw it. We can't do any melee against him, though, so. We still got you as well. Got a 90 there, 32 there. I could easily, you know, move that and we'd be good.
Statement.
Let's move Dragon out of the way so I can see where Bridget can go. And she can, so she can go right there. So I can move her to flank this guy. You know, we could do something like I could shoot this guy, give an extra action so then I could place a homing beacon on the Muton. Suppress the Muton, and if when he tries to run, not only will she get her full shot with possible crit, he'll explode. Just not sure about that. That Muton is the dangerous one right now. He's the one that's going to cause us the real problems here. Or I could use the extra action again to hit the longbow. Longbow dies as well, right? Yeah, it's dead now. If I take that kill, I just don't think it's worth popping cereal right now. It is a long cooldown, and I might need it. We don't have that many near dead motherfuckers. If I could do damage to this son of a bitch to get him low enough to die, then I might give it a go. But I can't. I also can't flank him, which is the problem. Because if I move to where I can see him, I can't see the mech. Oh wait, I can see him right there. Never mind. We could also move to there where I could see the mech. Is it 100% to hit that mech? It is. If I move into squad sight, it might be a bit. It's only like one square in squad sight, so. Seriously, you can see the mech in there? Interesting. Can I get the mech low? Can I get the Muton Elite low enough to make it worth popping cereal? I don't think so. Unless I break Dragon out. Unless I bring Dragon out of stealth. 84. Yikes. That's not good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do advanced teamwork. I should not have done that. He does have Marauders, so a regular shot won't end his turn. Please bring the pain, baby. Oh, 21 damage. Now we can reposition. So potentially, I could go here. And I still get another shot. Only an 86. That's not great. Not really sure what to do about him, to be quite honest. Yeah, I am gonna do this. Is there any way I can get one of the mechs too? Can I get any of them plus him? Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna find that magic pixel. Yeah, for some reason it won't let me throw it onto the square that would let me get both of them. Okay. So, unfortunately, he is standing behind a pillar that I cannot blow up. But I can extricate all the other cover.
Grenade out.
Madman! Make it rain, baby. Boom! 8 damage. Nice. Shredded 2 armor. 97% chance. Man, I kind of feel bad for moving her now because she could have suppressed the longbow and that would have been good. Because look at that damage, 9 to 14. If I flank him, it's going to be a guaranteed crit. I think we're going to throw the axe. I think we're going to do it. Oh, only 5 damage. No. No. I guess we try to do more damage. Nicely done.
Explanation.
Okay.
Looking to upgrade
Okay.
your capabilities.
Okay. Look at that, dude. 96% chance, 10 to 15. That's probably a dead muton. Unless he does nothing, that is probably going to be a dead muton. Now, if I'm not mistaken, as long as I kill, it won't break me out of stealth, right? You are not revealed from shadow when you kill with your primary weapon. What's the knife throw? %, 8 to 10 as well. All right. Take him down, Blaze. Boom. Oh, lovely.
Should have
Lovely,
surrendered
lovely,
when you
lovely.
could me a bit. Gotta get ready.
You're damn right. Xeno scum. Where to go is the question. I kind of want to move all the way up here so that I can see further. I'll still be able to see the muton. Or do we bring you over here so that we can get the kill next turn? Not sure, not sure. But I kind of want to use Shadow to its utmost while I got it. Eh.
Get moving.
Let's move him up. Does he see anything? He does not. Templar shield! Ha! Oh, thing of beauty, baby. Thing of beauty. Okay, that was a long turn. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the Muty Boy does. Game. Game. Did it freeze? No. Wait. That's not good. That's not good at all. I have no idea what this thing is doing. Oh, no, dude. This is the first time this has happened this entire playthrough. Maybe I have no idea what's going on. I'm hoping it comes back. I mean, as you can see, I can interact with the game. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the muton did not move. How very stupid. I'm very much thinking of moving up to grab that to scout. Okay, well, I can't. Do we take this shot? I can't melee this motherfucker. Oh, come on! No shit, you nicked him. Oh, that's so bad, dude. How much damage does your little shit do? Ugh. He's still got an armor. That's not good. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I should have vaulted his ass. What was I thinking? Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm thinking of moving up and vaulting the robots. We got Breaker here. He could probably take him down. It's only 5 damage. I want to move Dragon up so I can turn his stealth on. Come on, Breaker! There it is! Fucking finally.
Running low on ammo.
Yeah. All right, can we actually vault these fools? We cannot. I thought, for some reason, I thought we could vault them. Well, that blows ass. Well, we may have a problem here. We may have a big problem. So, this will reveal me unless I can kill them. I mean, he could take shots, but it's not the greatest. I'm probably just gonna melee that one. We could also concussion rocket. That would take a little bit off. That's not gonna kill all 3 of them, though. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Homing mine, homie. All right, let's move you up. Let's get you to melee this. I want to melee it so I can get another shield, just in case we get stumbled upon, and hopefully they take shots at him.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Grenada!
Frag out!
Madman! There it is, baby. Ooh, all your loot is now destroyed. Okay, let's move you up.
I hear and obey.
And do we conceal now, or do I do this? We got 5 turns. We got plenty of time. Okay. Well,
Got it.
move up.
What do you want to do with it?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Move up!
Okay, let's move you up. Same with Tango. Go here. We'll Overwatch. Dude, for a second I thought I pulled a squad or something. I'm gonna go ahead and... We shoot that? Yeah, I think we shoot that. 1 Overwatch, especially from Tango, is not gonna be that great. I should have thrown down the escape button. Which we can do right now, in fact. I hear the snickety snacks. Snickety snack, don't come back. Yeah, let's just chuck it. Yeah, that's
I've
fine.
done my part.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Okay.
Statement.
I'm gonna move Alex up and stealth him.
Statement. I think you should
Okay.
be less subtle in your dealing with your
Go ahead and pop that bad boy. Skadoosh! Oh, sexy. With the quick draw. All right, let's get you. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We might be blocked by some terrain, so let's move Tango here. We're setting up for next turn. Okay, you can't even get up there, so... Oh yeah, that's right, because you have like the shittiest movement ever.
Excellent.
So basically, he was going to cross behind Blaze so he wouldn't reveal anymore, and this way he's closer to the enemy, potentially. So I could get some better action on them. And we're going to move Breaker to here. Tango. Slinger. Fuck, that was where I was going to put Slinger. God dang it.
I'm all over it.
I forgot I was going to do that. I really don't want to put the grenades up there, but I feel like that's going to be a pretty good spot to be. All right, let's do a reload.
I'm ready.
It's just you and Tango? Okay.
Not a bad idea.
There's the Overwatch. All right, we're going to do Reaper. Or, excuse me. Sorry. Ghostwalker.
Droids tend to blend into the background.
Oh, we saw something.
Query. Shall I blast it, Master?
2 pods. You know what's funny? Ha 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 ha, is they won't see us if we go around back. Yep, they sure the fuck won't. Now, if I open this, it breaks stealth again, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I should be able to move here to get eyes. But then I won't be able to see that pod. So we will pull them if I move up. We'll pull both pods. Oh my. So they're just out of... Wow, look at that, dude. I want to say that's going to be what I want to do there. Right? So, Alex, yeah, they probably won't get close enough to see you. The problem is if I do anything with you, we're likely to pull them anyway. So, honestly, bro, I think this is going to be, I think this is what we're going to do right here. And we're going to see what we can do with the cleanup. Oh, there it is. You are now disoriented, bitches. Nice. Bro. That is gonna be a grenade. Or, consequently, we could do this. Do we waste another EMP rocket on this? We could just go with a regular rocket. This is the entire reason I brought these motherfuckers. Is the purifier immune to explosives? Oh, he's got so much armor it might not do anything. Is that what's going on here? Yeah, we've still got plenty of explosives. Oh, damn, I missed the guy in the back. Fuck. 93 there. That's probably going to be a kill. The rest of them can't see Tango. So if I suppress the purifier, we've basically got a full-on... Yeah, look at that. He can see him. You can't see anybody. Suppression works. So... You can't see any of the dudes either. You can see the Grenadier in the back, though. Well, well, well. I can see the Purifier as well from here. All right, we're gonna move to here, and we're gonna vault the guys in the back. Hopefully it doesn't pull another pod. Okay, no whammies. No whammies! No whammies. Boom, boom, boom! And he's panicked. And he's panicked. You have been weighed! You have been measured, and you have been found wanting.
I understand.
This might be the serial moment, actually. Because, I mean, we could do Slinger and do AoE this, and they'll all die except the Grenadier. Because the robot, you know the robots are going to charge through. So we're going to reload, area suppress, skadoosh. Ooh, big area suppression. Take out the guy in the back. Skadoosh.
Executed them.
The problem is he could see Tango, so I'm gonna knock you out. Flush, 96. Eat shit and die, robot scum! In the back, baby. In the back.
Count me in.
All right, let's get on the other side of the box so I can see. There we go. We can see another snickety snack over there. Excellent. Are they going to see us? That's the question. Does not appear that they will. He did not move. What a bitch. They're right there. There's a Zerker in there, isn't there? Tango, do you have a concussion rocket? You still got a concussion rocket, right? Yeah. You've got the bunker buster. I think a concussion rocket right here is probably going to be pretty good. Just, am I going to use you or am I going to use him? I think we use you. Breaker! Foxtrot 2. Here we go, baby! Oh, you're all disoriented. Damn, that's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of guys, bro. And they didn't pull. That's interesting. You've got a 90% chance to hit that asshole. What about you? 78. Warden! Yeah, there it is, baby. 93. Yeah, he's got a lot of armor, though. He's got a lot of armor, so let's reload. Slinger! Yeah, baby, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Well done. Okay, so I'm gonna put you in some cover. I don't know if they're gonna be able to see me there. Tell you what I am gonna do though. I'm gonna move. They shouldn't be able to see him.
Certainly, Master.
Excellent. You're kidding. I can't see them at all. Oh, come on. Wait, really? Oh, the door is closed. No one. I thought, dude, why did the thing not open the door though? That's so weird. That is super weird.
What's over there?
Goodbye, demons. It's been a pleasure, bitches. Hello, boys. Well, there's one. Throw a bomb to remove it, correct. So, who else do we have? You can't see anybody. Tango can move up and I can shoot the Sidewinder. Okay, now I can see him. Okay. Is there a space where I can see all three of them? No. Okay. Well, Tango can shoot the elite. You can only see the two of them? Damn it. 9 to 14, 40% to crit. So this might be where we pop cereal, to be quite honest. Oh, he's stunned. Okay, never mind. We don't need to take care of you. We need to do something about you. Okay. So I'm gonna chuck a knife. 70% to crit. Wha! Cut his ass down. Oh! Oh! Just, man. Like, ooh, wee, baby. Hello, sir. Goodbye. Yes, yes! GG, bitches. All right. Let's see where the others are. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So the elite gunner did not move. That's kind of scary. I could run for it. They can't see me. I mean, funnily enough, I could use advanced teamwork to move to here, pop Siri, and then take 2 shots, bam, bam. And then I'm set up next turn to go there. I mean, we could also do it with him, too. I don't know why that's so big. That's an interesting thing we got going on there. Oh, hello. Well, isn't that interesting? Huh. We can also do one of those. Is it 100%? Yeah, yeah. Bam. They're both dead. Okay, so where's my boy at? So I'm not gonna be able to see what's over there. So if I do that, we're possibly gonna pull some shit. Let's go ahead and open the chest. Grab our supplies. And do we pop? We're running a bit low on explosives, but not crazy. I'd like to have some Overwatch as well, so... I just feel like this is going to be a waste of Volt. But probably not. Probably not. Very nice. Okay. Now, it looks like I can get him in here. Maybe. So if I go here, we can see what's in here, right? Let's blue move first, just to see if it's gonna reveal me. It does not. Nice. So we can move up.
As you wish, Master.
Okay, nobody's in that room. Excellent. Did we yeah, we looted this. Okay. Oh, you're still in stealth. Oh, that's so good. Because that means I can move you up to scout. Okay. So, Breaker.
No problem, boss.
Tango.
I'm on it.
Move up. Slinger. Madman. Let's put Madman here. And Slinger here. And now we've got Overwatch. Here we go. Oh, they're dropped right in front of us. Come on, baby. That sexy music drop. Madman! You madman!
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Fuck yeah, it is, dude. Okay.
Statement. As you wish, Master.
The X4 charges are active, but the aliens are still working to isolate the transmitter. Eliminate any remaining hostiles before they cut it off.
Now I just have to extract, right? We got free refloads, yep.
We're green to go.
Tango does not have an angle. What about you? Not yet. You could get in there, but... Damn, I've got no angle on these guys. I'm gonna have to pull them to get them out of there.
If you say so.
Oh, that is just Sexy as fuck. Are you ready for this? Are you ready, baby? Madman. Bring him home, baby. Bring him home! Xeno scum! Damn, there was another one in there. Didn't even see him. Come on, you got this, Madman. Take it down. Here comes the Overwatch. Ooh, well done, sir. Well done. Do you see how close they are to my dude, bro? Do you see that? Oh, dragon. It's time, man. It's time. Okay, so... Oh, look at that one. Yeah, we got both of them right there. 253 to 304. Breakers at 205. So I can see the flanked trooper from right here.
I'm going.
Let's see what the shot is. 97. Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, no flanks. For Tango's max level, so we don't care about that. I mean, he's hollow targeted, so you might actually have a pretty good shot there, Slinger. Let's see if we can grab it. It's 1 HP, baby, 75%. Slinger, sectoid commander. Does she have it? Can she do it? Ooh, taunting them bitches. Ooh. All right, is there anybody else that needs experience? You. Now, what I'm worried about is there's another pod up here. That's what I'm really worried about. Yeah, he is a grenadier. Nobody can actually... Oh, wait, you can see his ass? Incendiary. Okay. Let's pop Reaper so I can move after this. Oh, there it is. I mean, he has Whirlwind, but I mean, like, move.
Optimal accuracy ratio.
And I could have more actions. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Hi!
Nice shot.
Bruh. What are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? Look at that. Look at that. Straight back to the evac. You can move as well.
Go, go, go.
Do I stay and look for loot? I don't think I should. I haven't seen any other cans either. Right? We didn't see any over here. There's probably some over here or something. Right? I feel like we should just leave. That I'm definitely
Count me in.
risking the biscuit way too much
Statement.
for some loot.
Certainly, Master.
Overwatch.
Actually, there's nobody left on the map. Isn't that what that means? For it instantly to do that? I want to, but I think we're just gonna leave. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. We've got an Avenger defense to do, and I want to make sure we get all of our dudes back so I can get all of my loot, all of my stuff. No problem. We got some good experience. This was a great map. We got some rewards coming for the end, and that, my friends, is all true.
Xcom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Woo-wee. That's some good stuff, baby. Good stuff. Ah, I forgot to hit the debriefing. My bad. My bad. Sorry, I gotta go use the restroom, so I'll be right back after these messages. From a break screen, stay tuned. Actually, I'm just gonna leave this up. We'll be right back. Oh, hot as hell in here.
Be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
Hi, this is the Lying News Network. We're the lying liars that lie to your face all day. Stay tuned for more lying-ass news at 10. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, no! Dragon, how dare you be tired? Damn it, son! What have I told you about that bullshit, staying up late and shit? Breaker. now has salvo. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Do you have any? No, you do not. Okay. So Warden didn't level up, and Slinger did not level up. Although she did get nice. Okay, we got 15 supplies. Yay. 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 I need to fix that one. Okay. All right, now we've got even more bros available. Operation Dismal Agony. So we're at 134 intel. We've got how much strength? 8 strength in this region. It's about to click off, so I'm waiting. I don't want it to go right now. This is one of the things that I don't. This is like something I've talked about over and over again when it comes to XCOM. Is you cannot pause the world map. This is definitely something I am going to fix in my game. By the way, since you're all here, would you like to see what I've got? Oh, that's right. I made a video of it. Okay. Let's check it out. I did some more stuff, and I was gonna launch Unity, but I don't really want to do that while XCOM is on in the background. In fact, let me do this. Okay. So I think that's the one. Yeah. Maybe not. 1 second. Huh. I thought I'd made one where you could see. Oh well. Anyway. So this is what I have so far. To be fair, I've done a little bit more work than this. I now have HP indicators, AP indicators. I can move more than once per turn, so 2 AP per turn. And I've cocked the board at 45 degrees, and I'm able to spin it. Very, very basic, but it's coming along. For some reason, my in-game screen isn't working, and I need to debug it, so it's just whatever. Anyway, that's what we got. It's actually a little bit further along than that, but I made the video a couple of hours before bed last night, so I was able to still get some more done. So one day, boys, one day. And like I said, I have decided that I am going to be doing. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I am going to be doing. I am going to be doing it on Earth. I'm gonna save the Stargate SG-1 exploring the galaxy till the second game, if the first one does well-ish, because it's too big in scope to do in my first game. It's way too big. Hell, I'm not gonna lie, dude. The current version of my game is way too big in scope, but I'm doing it fucking anyway. So my current plan is basically it's going to be almost exactly like XCOM 2, because this is the way I'm thinking. XCOM 2 is one of the best turn-based tactical games ever made. XCOM Enemy Unknown with this expansion and XCOM 2 with its expansions are like pinnacle normie tactical combat games, right? If you want to go more hardcore, you know, Xenonauts is right up there, I think. I had a lot of fun with Xenonauts, oh my god. But normies are going to look at that and be like, and one of the reasons why XCOM 2 was able to like break through the mold like Baldur's Gate 3 is because think about all the people who say, oh, I hate turn-based games, and then these assholes are putting like 400 or 500 hours into Baldur's Gate 3. Why? It's because turn-based tactics are overwhelming, and they do put off a lot of people because they do feel boring. But if you can find a way to draw them into the game to where they want to play it, they'll get over it. And that's proven with Baldur's Gate 3. It was proven with XCOM Enemy Unknown, and it was most definitely proven with XCOM 2. XCOM 2 is on the fucking Switch. What more do I need to say, right? If it can go on a Nintendo console, it's basically broken through into mainstream, right? Relatively speaking. And I think the reason is readability and ease of entrance, right? Because at the very beginning of the game, it's super simple. You've got 1 or 2 dudes on the very first mission, and the tutorial is the story. And then it moves into more story with tutorial, where you expand that a little bit with more dudes. And then once you get into the meat of the game, it's 4 dudes only, and everything is like super easy to understand. There's not a lot of clutter. There's not this gigantic fucking box at the bottom with a million different stats. It's real easy to understand. HP, action points, and that's basically it. And so that's kind of the mold I'm going to follow. And so one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to make it I'm just going to say it outright. I'm basically going to make an XCOM 2 clone and put it in the universe that I want. Obviously, I'm going to make it a bit different because it's not going to be in an Avenger, and you're going to be on the moon, but we don't need to get into all that nonsense. And instead of aliens, it's technically going to be demons that technically are aliens. Think the Warp from Warhammer 40k. So obviously there's going to be aliens, but it's mostly going to be you're fighting against the forces of hell that are now able to come through, that are now able to enter our realm more easily because you've activated the gate that's on the moon. It was creating a field around our portion of space, our solar system specifically, that was limiting interactions with the warp. And once you activate it, that is gone. So like think about all the miracles, demon possessions, and sightings over the millennia that we have evidence for and all that stuff. All of that was because the gate was on. So they were barely able to interact with us. And it was only through a confluence of circumstance that they were ever able to do so. In fact, the vast majority of these are not actually demon encounters or encounters with the warp or hell or any of that other stuff. A lot of that shit is either made up, they lied, or it was psychological in nature and mistaken for a like demonic possession or a touch of hell, right? And just like the warp, human belief systems in our real world affect it. So what that means is that the major religions of our world are real. Yeah, it's going to be, and instead of just planet Earth, there is going to be, you are going to be able to go to places on our planet. That's my plan. But those are going to be for basically retaliation missions and stuff like that. Basically where hell has created a portal to enter our realm and they're attacking a city. And considering that they can alter time, later in the game, I want it to be where they literally build fortifications like it is in the Advent ones where you got to, to liberate a region, right? You have to fight them in the last liberation mission where it's like their big complex. I want there to be demon strongholds for the demon factions that are like that. And the reason that they're going to be able to do that is because the warp, it's technically called Pandemonium or the Maw or the Pit or whatever. The point is that it can slow down or alter time. And so if it appears, if you're doing your scanning and it appears on the map, you know, 5 years may have passed in that pocket of dimensional space, or like 30 days, a year, or something like that, to where they could have built fortifications. They could have turned all the local denizens into cultists and zombies and all kinds of abominations, right? But the main thrust of the game is not going to be you going around the planet liberating cities from demonic possession. The main thrust of the game is you going to hell to fight the demons where they are. So, yeah. And let's just say that because the pit alters time and allows you to do all kinds of crazy shit like that, I want there to be a lot of stuff from the past that's going to be in there. All kinds of shit. Like one of the things that I'm fleshing out right now is the classes and what I want them to be, and I want there to be special classes, kind of like they are with the Cybro or with these guys, right? The Reaper, the Templar, and the Skirmisher. Specifically, I want to make Templars, but you know, the real Templars, the Knights Templar, and I'm thinking about making that a class. And in fact, I'm thinking about making stuff like the elite warriors from the Islamic world also a class, because there are over 1 billion Muslims on the planet. All of them worship Allah in their way. That has an effect. You know what I mean? If one is real, the other's got to be real too. That also means that, you know, Zoroastrianism, Hinduism, I want it to touch on all of those things. Now, I know it's a bit, like I said, this is very large in scope, but I'm hoping to like narrow it down to where it's just like a touch here, a touch there, and not very expansive, so that it can, because I just want it to be fucking cool. That's basically what I want. And Knights Templars are fucking cool, dude. Janissaries are fucking cool. You know what I mean? There are not enough people that actually worship the flying spaghetti monster for that to be a thing, Akhenaten. Unfortunately, most people who do that are LARPing, right? And let's just say that the deities that exist within Pandemonium are not pleased with such things. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't hear it. I got my music playing in the background. This way I can hear your dings and stuff. But and the thing about it is that I'm not gonna make a Knights Templar and it's just gonna be a dude in, you know, plate armor with a sword. It's not just gonna be that. It is gonna be that, but I'm gonna make them like a psionic class where their abilities are, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot like the Templar is here, where it's a melee class that has the ability to project psionic powers out. And I want to make the one that represents the Muslims that way as well, because it's fucking so good. Lost some big names this week. I know, dude. Tim Curry, Peter Cullen. Oh yeah, Optimus Prime. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. 3 big ones, dude. Like, this meme right here has just been epic, dude. I got one of Dolly too. You don't see it? Where is it? Oh, wrong one. Nope. Don't look at that. My bad. No. It's a meme. It's a meme. In this episode of Star Trek, this is a Klingon dude that dies, and this basically allows us to see into the Klingon culture, where when a warrior dies, they scream to let Stovacor know. Yeah. Oh, and this was cool too. Check this shit out. The King's Guard played 9 to 5 outside Buckingham Palace this morning. I watched it. It was pretty dope. Pretty dope. Like it a lot. Okay. I think one of the, like, now that I'm getting into the coding and making the game, it's going to be a long process. Of course it is. Now what I'm worried about is art. Because I can't draw worth a fuck. Nor can I do whatever the fuck this bullshit is, or this. So I'm gonna need to figure all that out too. And I have a feeling it's gonna be harder than learning to code, for me anyway. Because it's like, I've never considered myself very artistic, and I think I've always have been, but circumstances in my life made it to where I went more the engineering route. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it better than fucking Xcom's UI. That's for damn sure. Yeah. Anyway, are we ready? I don't think I need to pull these guys out because I've got dudes and I can pull these guys out too. So, okay, love you. Well, unfortunately, my friends, I think I'm gonna have to go. I do apologize, but it is the normal time that I would get off, and apparently I need to go do some things. So I do apologize. I thought we might be able to get to it today, and I might have to end up quitting in the middle of it, but it's gonna take me at least an hour or two to do the mission, so I think we might do it tomorrow. And I promise you, no matter how bad I feel, I will be back tomorrow. There's only one thing that'll keep me from playing this fucking game tomorrow, and that is something going on with my family. But I can stay for another minute or two. I do apologize because I was going on and on and on about the video game I want to make. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited because it does feel like video games as a whole are changing. And the thing that makes the real thing that makes me mad is that I didn't do it sooner. Right? Because if I had started this like 4 years ago, I would be able to be coming out with my game right now during the shift from all the games being woke to indies just blowing out all the AAAs. So I don't know how long it's going to be till I'm going to be able to get to the point where I'm going to have an actual playable game. But my basic outline so far is that I'm basically just going to make the game, and I'm just going to worry about the art and all the other shit later. Because the thing that's going to be the hardest, I think, is making a game that actually works. And on my Geoscape, right, I'm going to have... It's gonna be twofold, right? Like I said, most of the stuff you're gonna be doing, you're gonna be scanning for missions that literally send you into hell, so that you can fight them, get new tech, all that other stuff. I'm probably not gonna do what Xcom did and go conventional magnetic and plasma. I always thought that was kind of stupid, mainly because magnetic weapons and magnetic weapons are not nearly as powerful as laser weapons can be, depending on your applications, right? So I never understood that. Like, hell, laser, yes, that's exactly what I'm going for. Exactly. Obviously, I'm gonna have something that's like Illyrium, that's like alloys, you know, like supplies, because you're gonna need to do stuff like that. And I'm gonna be taking I'm absolutely going to be stealing as much as I can from XCOM. I'm not even going to pretend to lie. I have basically completely metastasized into my soul that amateurs copy, professionals steal. Well, you see, the thing, Akanob, is that The Helloys instead of alloys, dude. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's, you know what? Let me write that down. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's funny as hell. I've got a game map already. See? I need to like professionally do it. But and by that I mean like put it on a computer and type it. You know what I might do? I might make it a joke, literally. So they're alloys from hell? Yeah. So they're Helloys? That's good. No, I mean, there's definitely gonna be, I'm definitely gonna be tongue-in-cheek in it a little bit, just because that's the kind of person I am. Like, I want you to understand, they're gonna be in there. I have a design concept of an enemy in my game that is a female demon that is based upon kind of like a Witcher quest, where a woman had like 15 abortions and now is turned into a demon. So think tentacle monster, banshee, and aborted fetuses hanging from the tentacles, used as part of her weaponry or some shit like that, right? That's where that's one. That's one. Uno. And there's gonna be I'm absolutely wanted to go over the fucking top. That's why I was like, let's bring in the Knights Templar. Why the fuck not? Like, let's have encounters with angels. Be not afraid, human. Like, why not? Just fucking go crazy. And the thing about it is, like I said, that my universe is a 40K allegory, right? So it's gonna be similar in that it is a galaxy-spanning empire controlled by human beings, and there is an equivalent to the warp, and it's equivalent in the fact that you have to travel through the warp to go places. The difference is that I'm not gonna have like something like Geller fields. I'm not gonna do any of that stupid shit, and I'm not gonna make the warp just chaos, right? I'm not gonna make the warp just and I'm not gonna have like the what the fuck are they called? The enemy. They're not called prime evils. Fuck. That's Diablo. Chaos. The gods of chaos. I'm not gonna do that specifically. I am gonna have beings like that, but I'm gonna tie it into actual our history, because the way the Pandemonium works is that it works in relation to where you are in the actual universe, or in our galaxy specifically. So if you're around Earth, the humans on our planet affect the warp around our planet. So imagine if the entire galaxy and our big empire was Christian. Well, that means almost all of the stuff that you would be doing in there would have Christian allegory and all that other stuff. But if it's just around our planet, you would only see it around the warp around our planet, though other stuff would bleed through, obviously, because the rest of the human empire that exists outside of our solar system that we haven't encountered yet does something different. I have a complete analogous religion to Christianity for them. In fact, that's one of the things that I want to do, is I want to make Christianity more of an allegory for the religion that the empire itself worships. That the Abrahamic religions are essentially a descendant of the worship of the eternal emperor, and its lore filtered through the warp down to our primitive planet. And the reason that the empire hasn't been able to find us is because, even though this is where humans evolved from, right? Humans evolved on Earth. And the humans in the Empire know that, but they have no idea where Earth is. Because just like in 40K, there was a giant galactic fucking warp storm, and it fucked us all up. But instead of the Emperor coming up on Earth, which, okay, it's fine. Instead, he goes up somewhere else, somewhere that had leftover tech that was able to be researched and refined and all this stuff. And I've got this whole thing about it and blah, 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 blah. But there's an entire, like, an entire, we don't need to get into all that, but basically the Eternal Emperor comes from, he was born on another planet and came from there. So it's not like it is in 40K where the Emperor is some, you know, fucking dude that existed back in ancient times with shamans and then eventually amalgamated into a human that existed all the way throughout our fuck all that shit. Like, it's one of the things I never liked about 40K is that the Emperor is essentially not human. He has no idea what humans are actually like. Even though he is the Emperor of mankind, even though he wants mankind to spread out and all this other bullshit, he's not a man. He's just not. It's like any more than the Primarchs are men, any more than the Space Marines are men. They're simply not. And that's one of the things that I'm going to do differently is that my Space Marines, my Knights, are not going to be nearly so inhuman. They are, but not quite. For instance, mine will have genitalia and be able to breed. And there's a specific reason for that. That whole gene seed shit is just like, whatever, dude. But so in the very first game, you're only going to get inklings that there are aliens out in the universe, that you will encounter them in the Maw. You will encounter Imperials, humans from other worlds that are in the Empire in the Maw, but it'll be like inklings. It'll be, you know, text fluff. You might see dudes fighting on your battlefield, or apparitions that appear and give you clues to this shit. But it's not going to be obvious. You're not probably going to be interacting with them at all. Even if you do, it's going to be very minimal because of that. And one of the things that I want to do as a through line for the game itself is to make it to where you activate the ring that's on the moon. This allows you to traverse into hell and to instantly teleport anywhere on Earth instantly. It does take time, but it's going to be like infiltrating in this game, where you're gonna have to, it's gonna take some time to get there, but not very much. It's gonna be a lot faster than taking a fucking spaceship, that's for sure. And and what that's gonna do is one, the Empire, the reason they never found Terra or reconquered it is because we're in a place that's like the Badab sector in Warhammer 40K. If you don't know what the Badab sector is, it's basically an autonomous zone that is controlled and run by independent Imperial citizens, but they still send tithes back, but they're not directly governed by the Imperium. So if you do, as long as you're not breaking any of the big rules in that sector, then you can do whatever the fuck you want. As long as you send the tithes and you don't break the big rules, you're good. In fact, in the Badab sector in 40K, there are dozens, hundreds, if I'm not mistaken, of independent worlds that have no governance whatsoever, not only with the Imperium, but also the local governance, where, you know, the Mechanicus or any of those other motherfuckers, or the, you know, the Space Marines, they don't do anything with those planets either. All the planets do is they pay their tithes and they govern themselves, and that's it. That's all they do. And that's where Earth is going to be. Our solar system is going to be in a sector much like that, except we're going to be on the other side of the what is it called, the Maelstrom storm or whatever it is in the Badab sector, where it's like it's this warp storm or something like that. We're going to Earth is basically going to be protected from being detected by the rest of the Imperium, because it's so dangerous to enter this area of space that's on the edge of this like autonomous zone. In fact, my entire plan is to have somebody that's like Huron, or Luft Huron, is that his name? From the Badab Sector War, the Space Marine dude I want a dude like that governing our sector of space, and that eventually does discover that Earth is there and is able to send ships and scouts and dudes and stuff, and that becomes the conflict of the second game. That's essentially what I'm going for. But it's going to take a long time to get there, because like I said, that's way too big in scope for now. And so what that gives me is, if I just stay on planet Earth for now, that allows me to build a foundation to where I can expand on it later. Because if I make the game I want to make the way I want to make it, I don't see how it would be overly hard to convert that same game into one where you can explore the galaxy, and you use the gate to go to planets in the galaxy, and then you can fight the Eternal Empire the Imperium. You can fight them and ally with them and find aliens and fight them and ally with them and all this. I got all kinds of different bullshit, alien species, human, alien, hybrid fucking alliances and all kinds of shit planned up. It's gonna be fucking spectacular. And one of the biggest reasons that we were able to be protected was because of the ring on the moon. It was put in like this standby stasis state from back before, you know, the big warp storm destroyed everything and humans were at their pinnacle of whatever the fuck, right? And the reason we never found any of those ruins on our planet is because they were all destroyed because we're near the epicenter of the storm. The storm was not caused by the fucking Eldari. Let's just put it like that. Humans delve too deep and too greedily. It's one of these things where it's like, I am really, really glad that I am able to see the AI revolution, because all the cool shit that I have in my head that I've never been able to get out and put into some form, I can now do so with a lot more ease, right? Because one of the things I never wanted to do is I never wanted to get involved with like Hollywood or any of that other shit. Like, like all that shit is just like, I can't stand those people. Like, I hate their guts, man. They fucking suck. Fucking nepotistic pieces of shit. Or even the video game industry. When I was young, it looked cool, but after a while, I understood what was going on. When I got out of the military, I looked into it because, you know, I could use my GI Bill. And I thought about going to school for video games. I'm really glad I didn't. Just say that. Of course, I wouldn't be where I'm at now, so that's a whole other ball game. Whole other ball game. But, you know, one day, actually, since we're doing this, let me just go ahead and save and exit. Let's do that. And I'll show you what we got, and then we'll get out of here. I'm gonna go work out. And like I said, tomorrow we will absolutely be doing the Avenger Defense. I promise you wholeheartedly. And I will absolutely 100% try to be on time. Let's see, it's Open Unity. Wow, really? Come on now. I will say, I guess one of the best things about using Unity and stuff like it is that I can get free assets if I really want. If I really, really need to. And having frickin' the ability to have help debugging all my fucking shitty code has been an absolute dream. I think I spent damn near 14 hours yesterday reading code. Okay. So there it is. Haven't added Zoom yet. We will, don't worry. And the 2 action point system. Still a bit in, you know, still a bit in alpha here. But we can look, we can shoot. Pew pew. And my victory screen's not working. But hey, look, victory, yay. Okay, so yeah, here we are. It's been very interesting doing all this. Let's just say that. Very, very interesting. And hopefully it will continue to be awesome. I can only hope. And what I really am looking forward to is getting all the ideas that I have and putting them in actual reality. And I really hope that you guys like it, because it would be really awesome. It really would. So, my dudes, my bros, my homies, until next time, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. And I'll see you then, boys. Peace the fuck out. blow.